Under the blazing sun, King Leonidas stands, his armor gleaming, a beacon of Spartan might before the assembled phalanx. Shields gleam, spears bristle, the air thick with anticipation as the warriors prepare to meet their destiny. Leonidas, a leader hardened by war, his presence commands respect and inspires unwavering loyalty. "Spartans, today we stand as the shield of Greece." His voice booms, echoing across the battlefield. "Our duty is clear, our honor unwavering. We will defend our homeland, our families, our way of life." Sunlight paints the Spartan council chamber as Leonidas stands, his voice echoing with unwavering conviction. "We must mobilize our forces. Xerxes approaches!" Leonidas's words cut through the heavy air. Stern-faced elders exchange uneasy glances, the weight of tradition etched on their faces. "The religious festivals are upon us," a council member says. "Tradition must be honored." Leonidas, face grim, scans the Spartan ranks, his gaze sharp and assessing. He begins to select 300 warriors, each a paragon of Spartan might, for a mission of utmost importance. Muscles ripple as each warrior steps forward, their eyes reflecting unwavering dedication and lethal skill. The air crackles with demonstrations of strength, each display a testament to their unmatched prowess. Beneath the relentless sun, Leonidas leads his 300 warriors towards Thermopylae, their faces set with grim resolve. They march past humble villages, where ordinary citizens emerge with a blend of hope and fear etched on their faces. Villagers offer meager supplies, food, water their heartfelt blessings, a poignant offering to the Spartan king and his men. Each step resonates with the weight of destiny as they advance, a beacon of defiance against the approaching storm. The Spartan army arrives, a disciplined force against the stark beauty of Thermopylae. At the head of the army, Leonidas surveys the narrow pass, his gaze sweeping across the battlefield. His keen eyes assess the terrain, recognizing Thermopylae's strategic promise as a formidable defense. The sunlight glints off his armor as he contemplates the coming battle. A subtle nod of understanding passes his lips, a silent vow to defend their land. The air crackles with anticipation as the Spartans prepare for the imminent clash. Under the merciless sun of Thermopylae, the rugged pass awaits its fate. Bronze armor gleams as Spartans begin their grim work, fortifying the narrow passage against impending doom. With disciplined precision, they raise a crude wall of stone and timber, a defiant barrier against the Persian tide. The air crackles with tense anticipation, each Spartan a bulwark against the storm. An army prepares for the clash that will echo through history. Under the scorching sun, a lone Persian scout cautiously approaches the assembled Spartan warriors at Thermopylae. The narrow pass amplifies the Spartans' formidable presence, their bronze armor gleaming ominously. The Persian scout nervously calls out, "Surrender! Lay down your arms and you will be spared!" Leonidas's eyes harden, his voice a defiant roar against the vast Persian army. "Molon Labe," Leonidas responds, the challenge echoing through the ages, a promise of defiance and death. 1,000 campfires blaze, their light reflecting off the armor of Persian soldiers. The air crackles with anticipation. Xerxes, a golden giant, surveys his vast army with a satisfied smirk, his presence commanding and absolute. Endless rows of warriors stretch into the darkness, a testament to Xerxes' overwhelming power. Chariots and siege engines stand ready, gleaming ominously in the firelight, promising destruction. The scent of smoke and sweat hangs heavy as Xerxes envisions his inevitable triumph, a conqueror's dream. Under a blazing sun, the Persian army surges into Thermopylae, a chaotic wave against the unyielding Spartan line. Shields clash, spears find their mark, and the earth is stained crimson as the battle's brutal dance unfolds. A wall of bronze and muscle, the Spartans hold, their resolve unshaken amidst the carnage. Persian soldiers fall, their cries lost in the din of war as the Spartan phalanx remains unbroken. Under a blazing sun, the narrow pass of Thermopylae becomes a stage for war where bronze shields meet. Spartan warriors stand as an unyielding wall, their spears a deadly forest against the oncoming Persian horde. Leonidas, a beacon of might, roars, each swing of his sword a strike against the chaotic Persian advance. The Spartans' precision turns the tide, their spear points finding purchase with relentless accuracy. Persian soldiers fall, their vast numbers rendered insignificant before the Spartans' tactical superiority. Under the scorching sun, the narrow pass of Thermopylae becomes a crucible of war, echoing with the clang of steel. Days turn into a relentless struggle, with Spartans unwavering, forming an unbreakable wall of bronze and muscle. Each Spartan moves with lethal precision, their discipline a stark contrast to the chaotic Persian onslaught. Ferocious strikes cut through the enemy ranks, each Persian soldier falling before the might of Sparta. The ground darkens, littered with the fallen, a testament to the Spartans' unyielding defense. The pass is choked with bodies, a grim monument to the brutal clash between East and West. Fires blaze against the cold Thermopylae night, casting long, dancing shadows around the weary Spartan warriors. The air hangs heavy with the scent of pine and blood as Spartans tend to wounds and sharpen spears. Remember the Persian envoy's face when Dilios told him what we eat for breakfast? A Spartan recalls, a grin in his voice. Another Spartan laughs. Hi! He looked as if he'd swallowed a lemon whole. He'd need more than a weak stomach to defeat us, a Spartan declares, his voice ringing with unwavering resolve. Under the harsh sun of Thermopylae, Xerxes observes the battlefield, his expression a rigid mask of barely contained frustration. The Spartan line stands defiant, an unyielding wall against the vast Persian army. With a sharp, decisive gesture, Xerxes commands his elite immortals to advance. The immortals surge forward, their polished armor gleaming, a tide of death unleashed upon the waiting Spartans. At Thermopylae, the immortals crash like a furious wave against the unyielding Spartan shield wall. Bronze and muscle form an unbreakable bulwark, spears thrusting out with deadly precision. The disciplined phalanx holds, repelling the relentless Persian assault. Each Spartan stands as an unbreakable bastion. The ground becomes a grim mosaic of fallen bodies, a testament to Spartan resilience. The clash of steel echoes across the battlefield, a symphony of defiance. Under the blazing sun, the harsh terrain of Thermopylae unfolds, a stage set for destiny. Ephialtes, a shepherd with evasive eyes, leads Xerxes along a hidden path. The narrow, winding trail offers a clandestine route behind the Spartan lines. A secret passage carved into the mountainside, a betrayal etched in stone. Under the cloak of night, a large Persian force advances along a treacherous mountain path, their forms barely visible. Moonlight paints the rugged terrain with long, distorted shadows, each flicker a silent accomplice to their clandestine march. Their mission, to outflank the Spartans, a maneuver shrouded in secrecy and fraught with peril. Each soldier steps with measured precision, their silence a testament to the gravity of their task. The mountain air is thick with anticipation, the fate of battles hanging in the balance with every footfall. The narrow path winds onward, guiding the Persian soldiers toward their unsuspecting foes under the watchful moon. Dust devils swirl across Thermopylae as Leonidas scans the horizon, his gaze sweeping over the narrow battlefield. His face, a mask of grim resolve, hints at the storm brewing within. A scout, breathless and bloodied, sprints towards Leonidas, urgency etched across his face. The scout's labored breathing echoes in the tense silence as he approaches the king. Leonidas awaits the scout's report, his eyes narrowed, ready to face the coming storm. Leonidas, grim and resolute, scans the battlefield. His orders cut through the noise. Most of his troops retreat, their shields flashing. Only 300 Spartans remain. Spears lowered, they form a bronze wall, a bulwark of muscle against the horde. Fearless, their eyes lock on the enemy. This is their stand, this is their end. Under the relentless sun at Thermopylae, dust devils dance around the feet of the resolute Spartan warriors. Faces grim, each Spartan polishes his shield, a mirror reflecting the vast Persian army before them. Spears are sharpened, glinting under the harsh light. a promise of the blood that will soon stain the ground. A silent understanding seals their fate. This narrow pass will become a river of Persian blood, their final stand, a defiant bulwark against the endless tide, each Spartan prepared to sell his life dearly. Under a blazing sun, the Persian army crashes against the Spartan line in Thermopylae, a relentless tide against a stone wall. Spartan shields meet Persian spears in a deafening clang, the narrow pass echoing with the sounds of war. Swords flash, each strike a desperate dance of defiance against overwhelming odds. Weary yet unyielding, the Spartans fight with unmatched ferocity, their faces grim beneath blood and sweat. The sheer weight of numbers begins to tell, the Persian horde threatening to engulf the remaining Spartan warriors. At Thermopylae, Leonidas stands defiant, a solitary figure against the vast, encroaching Persian army. He moves with unmatched courage, a whirlwind of bronze and fury cutting down wave after wave of enemies. Despite his valor, the sheer number of Persian soldiers begins to overwhelm him, a relentless tide of bodies. Leonidas parries, thrusts, and roars his defiance, his every action a testament to Spartan will. The battlefield becomes a maelstrom of steel and blood, the air thick with the cries of the dying and the clash of swords. Under the scorching sun, bloodied Spartan warriors fight with unwavering courage in the narrow pass of Thermopylae. Persian bodies lay strewn across the rocky ground, a testament to the Spartans' fierce defense. Weary, yet unyielding, each Spartan becomes a bulwark against the relentless Persian onslaught. One by one, the Spartan warriors fall, their shields echoing on the stone as they meet their fate. The rocky earth drinks the blood of heroes, each fallen warrior a symbol of ultimate sacrifice. Their sacrifice will echo through time, a legend whispered through the ages, forever etched in glory. At Thermopylae, Xerxes surveys the ravaged battlefield from a small rise. His expression, a complex blend of awe and frustration. His gaze sweeps across the carnage, a testament to the brutal clash of empires at the narrow pass. Fallen Spartans lie scattered, their faces grim, even in death, a defiant echo of their unwavering courage. Each lifeless form embodies a legacy of resolve, a stark challenge to Xerxes' ambition. The battlefield whispers tales of valor, a haunting symphony of clashing steel and unyielding spirit. Sparta weeps under a sky heavy with sorrow, the city draped in the somber hues of mourning. A palpable silence blankets the streets, broken only by the soft whispers of grief. Faces etched with loss turn towards the horizon, where their heroes made their stand. Yet, in the heart of Sparta, embers of courage begin to glow amidst the desolation. A mother clutches her child, her eyes reflecting a newfound resolve. The spirit of the fallen ignites a flame of defiance, promising a future forged in bravery. On Plataea's plains, the Greek army faces the Persian horde, their grim faces a mask of determination before the storm of battle. Shields crash against shields, a deafening symphony of war. Spears find their mark as the clash of steel echoes across the field. Inspired by Thermopylae's heroic stand, Greek soldiers fight with unmatched courage, their spirits unyielding. The ground trembles under the force of their advance, a human wave pushing back against the Persian ranks. Battle cries rise above the din, a testament to their resolve, as they drive the enemy back inch by bloody inch. Years later, the rugged terrain of Thermopylae is dominated by a solitary, weathered monument. Time has worn the stone, yet the inscription remains resolute, a testament to sacrifice. Close on the inscription, the words etched deep into the stone, echoing through the ages. "Go tell the Spartans, passerby," the stone declares, its voice unwavering, "that here, obedient to their laws we lie," the inscription concludes, a solemn vow. The monument stands silent, a powerful reminder of duty and sacrifice against the vast landscape. Sunlight bathes the Spartan school, illuminating dust motes as the young students sit, their faces upturned in rapt attention. The instructor's voice resonates, painting a vivid picture of sacrifice. They chose honor over life. The child's eyes widen, envisioning the legendary battle, Spartans a bronze wall against a sea of enemies. A fire ignites within him, a burning desire to embody Spartan valor and earn his place among legends. Across sun-drenched landscapes, a montage begins, unveiling the echoes of Sparta's legacy in the heart of Greece. Artists capture Spartan bravery on canvas, their brushes alive with tales of valor and sacrifice. In quiet groves, philosophers ponder the ideals of Sparta, seeking wisdom in their austere code. Historians meticulously document the Spartans' deeds, preserving their legacy for future generations. Their spirits are woven into the tapestry of Greece, influencing its art, philosophy, and historical narrative. From ancient ruins to bustling cities, the enduring impact of Sparta resonates through the ages. Under the blazing sun, a lone tourist stands among the Thermopylae ruins, his gaze sweeping across the rugged terrain. The ancient battlefield whispers tales of valor, its silent stones bearing witness to the Spartans' legendary sacrifice. Lost in thought, he envisions the clash of steel, the fierce roars of battle echoing through the ages. Shadows stretch across the land, a solemn reminder of the heroes who stood their ground against insurmountable odds. Under the blazing Greek sun, a vibrant reenactment of the Battle of Thermopylae comes to life. Reenactors in shining bronze armor clash, spears meeting with a deafening clang. The air vibrates with the roar of simulated combat, a tribute to Spartan valor. Each clash of steel echoes the legendary courage and sacrifice of the Spartans. The scene pulsates with raw energy, honoring the Spartans' immortal stand. Under a starlit sky at Thermopylae, a lone figure stands silhouetted, the air still and heavy with the echoes of ancient battles. Gazing at the distant constellations, each a sun, memories of Spartan valor and sacrifice fill the silent night. Whispers of unwavering commitment to freedom resonate in the darkness, a beacon lit by heroes of old. The air is still, but the spirit of Thermopylae roars in the heart, a testament to courage against all odds. The ancient battlefield is a canvas of carnage, a flashback of raw, unbridled war. Leonidas, a titan of power, leads the charge, an unstoppable force against the tide of enemies. Bronze armor, gleaming under the relentless sun, becomes stained with the brutal crimson of battle. The air crackles with the symphony of war. The clash of steel, the death cries, the roar of men. Resolve hardens on Leonidas's face, a leader forged in the fires of combat. Inside the opulent Persian tent, golden light dances on rich fabrics, illuminating Xerxes draped in finery. Xerxes stands tall over a war map, his gestures bold and commanding, exuding confidence. His generals surround him, their faces a mixture of awe and ambition under the flickering light. The air is thick with anticipation, a silent promise of conquest hanging heavy within the tent. Every detail whispers of power and impending war, an empire poised on the brink of expansion. Against the dawn, Spartan ships emerge as dark silhouettes, warriors of the sea advancing towards destiny. Each ship, a shadow cutting through the fiery waves, sails relentlessly toward Thermopylae. The rising sun casts long shadows, painting the sea with hues of blood and gold. The fleet advances, a silent promise of war etched against the horizon. Flickering torchlight dances across the Spartan home, casting long, ominous shadows, hinting at the night's unease. Leonidas, a king in his prime, stands before Gorgo, their faces reflecting love shadowed by unspoken dread. His hands gently frame her face, a tender gesture weighed down by the gravity of their impending fate. Their eyes meet, a silent exchange of love and resolve amidst the encroaching darkness. The hot gates stand defiant, a natural fortress against the encroaching storm. Sunlight glints off the bronze shields of the waiting Spartans. Each warrior stands ready, a bulwark against the tide of invaders. The narrow pass echoes with the quiet anticipation of battle. Spears are leveled, a forest of steel awaiting the enemy. The Spartans prepare their defense, unyielding and resolute. Under the scorching sun, a breathtaking expanse of the Persian army unfolds, an endless tide of warriors ready for battle. Sunlight flashes off a sea of spears and shields, creating a dazzling, intimidating display of military might. The air buzzes with anticipation, a palpable tension spreading through the ranks as the moment of attack nears. A low murmur rises from thousands of throats, a collective breath held before the storm breaks. The vast army stands poised, a force of nature ready to unleash its fury upon the world. The Spartan phalanx advances, a unified wall of bronze shields and spear points gleaming under the harsh sun. Each shield is emblazoned with the lambda, the symbol of Sparta, a testament to their unwavering loyalty and discipline. The ground trembles under the synchronized march of the warriors, a force of nature made flesh and steel. Sunlight glints off the tips of their spears, a forest of deadly precision aimed at the unseen enemy. The air crackles with anticipation as the phalanx moves, a silent promise of impending battle. A symbol of Spartan unity, strength, and death. Dust and sweat mingle on the Spartan warrior's brow, his gaze fixed on the chaos ahead. The harsh sunlight reflects off his bronze helmet, obscuring his eyes, but not his resolve. Each breath is a visible plume in the cold air, fueling the fire of his battle spirit. Scars tell tales of past battles, each a testament to his unwavering courage. His jaw is clenched, a silent vow to defend his homeland at any cost. The glint of steel mirrors the fire in his heart, a beacon of defiance against the encroaching darkness. The vast wave of Persian soldiers surges forward, a relentless tide against the unyielding Spartan line. The clash is brutal, a maelstrom of steel and fury as the two armies collide in thunderous impact. Dust billows, a suffocating cloud mingling with the desperate screams of men locked in mortal combat. A cacophony of war as spear meets shield, the fate of empires hanging in the balance. A desolate field stretches, a carpet woven with fallen Spartan and Persian warriors, their lifeless forms stark against the ravaged earth. Tarnished armor reflects the pale daylight, scattered weapons glint dully, silent witnesses to the brutal clash of empires. The stench of blood and death hangs heavy in the air, a grim reminder of the battle's merciless toll. Broken spears and shattered shields litter the ground, each piece a testament to a life extinguished in the heat of war. The silence is deafening, broken only by the wind whispering through the fallen, a mournful dirge for the brave. A lone raven circles overhead, a dark omen against the vast, indifferent sky, completing this tableau of destruction. Under the inky cloak of night, the treacherous path of Ephialtes unfolds, a secret whispered to the Persian army. A lone shepherd emerges, his silhouette stark against the faint starlight, a betrayer in the making. His every step is deliberate, each footfall echoing the doom of his homeland, a sacrifice to the invaders. The narrow, winding path becomes a stage for treachery, as the shepherd leads the enemy through the heart of the land. The fate of a nation hangs in the balance, dependent on the steps of a single, fateful guide. Ephialtes' betrayal unfolds under the watchful eyes of the silent stars, a night of infamy etched in history. The Spartans are a small island of bronze and red in a sea of enemies. Back to back, they form a circle of shields and spears against the horde. Each thrust and parry is desperate, their movements precise but strained. Their numbers dwindle, yet their resolve remains unbroken, a beacon of defiance. Under the relentless sun, Leonidas stands alone, a defiant silhouette against the horizon. His shield bears the marks of countless battles, a testament to his unwavering resolve. The vast army advances, their shadows stretching like grasping claws across the desolate ground. Leonidas' spear, stained crimson, is a beacon of defiance against the encroaching darkness. His gaze, unbroken and fierce, pierces through the enemy ranks, an unyielding challenge. He is the last stand, a solitary fortress of courage against overwhelming odds. Leonidas falls, body broken, yet defiance blazes in his eyes. His spirit, unbowed, ignites the Spartan ranks. Warriors witness his fall, resolve hardening against impossible odds. The battlefield stills, Leonidas' legacy etched in blood and valor. Under a somber sky, the Greek army retreats, their steps heavy with sorrow and defeat. Each soldier carries the weight of the fallen Spartans, their heroic sacrifice etched in memory. Grief lines their faces, each man a monument to the cost of freedom. The air hangs thick with unspoken eulogies, a silent testament to valor and loss. The tale of Spartan heroism begins its long echo through time. Xerxes towers above a ravaged world, a solitary figure on his platform. Banners emblazoned with his sigil snap in the wind, a stark declaration against the desolate backdrop. He raises a hand in victory, but a dawning realization clouds his face. The cheers of his vast army echo, yet they are swallowed by the emptiness. Triumph rings hollow as Xerxes confronts the true cost of his conquest. A shadow of doubt crosses Xerxes' face amidst the triumphant scene. Upon a dusty hill, the women of Sparta stand draped in dark garments, their faces etched with grief and pride. The wind whips through their hair, carrying whispers of valor and loss across the battlefield. They remember their fallen husbands and sons, each a warrior embodying the Spartan ideal. Tokens of remembrance are clutched tightly, a helmet, a shield fragment, remnants of the fierce battle. Their eyes gleam with an unmistakable pride, a silent testament to the courage of their loved ones. Under the open sky, a stone monument rises, etched with the names of the fallen 300. Sunlight bathes the memorial, a stark reminder of courage amidst loss. The monument stands as a lasting tribute to their unparalleled heroism. Their sacrifice echoes through the ages, carved in stone for eternity. The battlefield of Thermopylae unfolds, silent under the harsh sun. Rugged terrain stretches into the distance, shadows playing across the ancient stones. The air is thick with history, a palpable weight of past valor. Sunlight beats down, illuminating the ground where legends were forged. Long shadows dance, echoing the ghosts of the 300 Spartans, a silent testament to bravery etched into the very landscape.